Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Say hi, Cotton Ball. Cotton Ball. Cotton Ball says hi. Good morning, also. Anyway, here are our fruit trees. I am new to this. I am new. Back here should be two apples. Or should be apples if my goats haven't eaten them. Two apple trees, a pineapple guava, and a banana. And this is the only one that has just taken off my banana. And the goats haven't tried to eat it. Praise God for that. I was trying out a new system uh, for watering. Don't laugh. We've been getting a lot of storms here lately, so that hasn't been necessary, but maybe in the future. So anyway, here, like I said, banana, a pineapple guava that I hope is still in the ground, and two apples. And this area was full sun. I look up here. It was full sun. It's pretty cloudy today, though. Pretty cloudy. And I have to get back here. I'm reluctant, scared with the goats because I don't want the goats to eat the trees. So I don't let the goats come back here unless they're monitored. So we'll weed back here today. I'll do a quick weed. And these, catch them when they're at the Dollar Tree for $1 or $1.25 store now, because if you get them from Home Depot, they're like $5-6 each, which was insane, and I hated to pay that. Maybe they're cheaper at Tractor Supply. I just needed them that particular day. Okay, and I have more fruit trees around here. Also, here's our wooded area, another wooded area. And then here was another tree. I forget what it was. And I had a light there. The ghosts are so destructive. I think the tree's been eaten. We'll see. And I had something over here as well. I don't know. Ugh. Believe me, you must go proof. You must go proof. Thanks, Megan. Thanks. And there was something else I planted over there. That's a mess. This is hurricane damage. This used to be our fire pit. The yard was well manicured, but after the storm and trees down everywhere and having the yard graded, it's just tree roots and burn piles. We're trying to whip this yard. So this was why I decided to let's start YouTubing so that we could show you the progression. I mean, normally you don't even want people to see your yard like this, but this is like you need to see it. You need to see the challenges. And this is only one section of the yard. Only one section. My cotton ball. This area back here used to be a shed. Used to be. And a big old tree, big pine tree. And Hurricane Ida took it out. Took it out. No shed. We just had the volunteers 2 weeks ago come by and pick up all the debris. Stuff you've been piling in your shed for years. All gone. Everything. It was flattened, crushed by all the trees that were there. I had so many trees, so many pine trees, wild trees, and you could still see the remnants because we haven't had the yard completely cleaned out. You see that? They were big trees that came down. Volunteers took most. It rained. The heavy equipment was sinking in the ground. Big tree just completely uprooted. That was behind the shed. And they just flattened. We had like 9 trees down. They just flattened it. And so anyway, like I said, with having it graded, the volunteers cutting because all the grass and the brush and the wildness had taken over and was coming through all the pile of everything. Everything had gotten to be like 10 feet tall. Seriously. I'm so glad it's gone. But memories, you just all your stuff, your memories, possessions, gone at the dump. At the dump. And I went through Hurricane Katrina, so that's a whole nother story. But just to let you see, there's lots of challenges, lots still to be done. Cotton living his best life, living his best life. So, fruit trees. This area probably end up being garden once I get it cleaned out. Again, I only got the shed removed and all the debris taken out 2 weeks ago, end of August, right before the end of August, 26, 27, something like that. Got that removed. Um, the well is still here, thank God. It's my grandparents' well. Not functioning now, used to function. I would love to one day get it working again. Uh, making some phone calls. Again, single mom here, so if you have suggestions, any DIY methods, inexpensive methods, please drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments. Let me know. Wood there, we had an outdoor shower that was completely destroyed from the storm. As you can see, I mean, just busted up. Trees just completely busted. Tried to contain the goats with this. Does not work. That's a waste. So that's chicken coop wire because goats laugh at that. Laugh. They laugh. They laugh. Okay. Um. So what I'll to end this little video. This is after. Before the storm. Here used to be like a Home Depot gazebo, sitting on red pavers with white rocks in between, and had a sofa and table and chairs all here in a fire pit. So all that was destroyed because the trees were boom, boom, boom in this area. So we picked up all the pavers, and volunteers helped me redo the gardens here. My son is going nuts over here. Shay, stop. So this has been cleaned up since the storm. None of this. All of the bulbs, because the ground had to be graded, holes were all through the yards from the uprooted trees, which were many, 9 or 10. So by the yard having to be graded, and around the shed was graded, around the fire pit was graded, bulbs from gardens just were scattered throughout the yards. So as you see that over there, that canna lily in that pile that the grader left, canna lilies grew out that pile. So they need to be dug up and put in garden beds. Um, I need to remulch here again. So we got this fountain off Amazon. It was cheap and expensive. I found the bulbs. They were scattered throughout the yard and started putting them back inside the gardens. We just mowed this area yesterday again, and we have to weed eat. And this is going to be rock. I'm going to put white rocks down here. It's just another project. It's always a project. When you're on the homestead, I decided instead of doing the red pavers again, to do a deck. So I built the deck. We could post some pictures later so you could see me doing the deck and the progress that I made. I haven't stained it yet. Too many projects. Just haven't gotten to it. This was my fire pit that I had even before my son was born, and it was in great condition until the trees and stuff got it, and just so anyway, another project would be trying to find a metal pot to put this in and restore it instead of buying something new. um, Amazon uh, water fountain. I got the pot from Walmart, and the little fountain inside was cheap from Amazon. Doesn't really work, but it's spouting. Hey, Che, the little water fountain is finally spitting up the water, finally, but the water's low, so it needs more water in there. My gardens, the goats ate. Wait, not now. The goats ate a cotton ball. Again, rescue, living his best life. Those are canna lilies, if anybody wants to know. You buy one canna lily, you automatically have 20, 30 canna lilies. What else? I'm sorry, I keep saying these were all on sale. You catch them out of season at Big Lots. Got everything for $99, all three. You could buy one for $99 these days. It's crazy. These, thank you, Melanie from church. This is a basil mint or mint basil, and it tastes really good. Since this was catching a lot of rainwater, I put it up in here because it loves water, but it needs to go in the ground. So I need to get it in the ground. It'll probably flourish, but it needs full sun and it needs a lot of water. And it's supposed to grow really, really big. But it smells divine. I wish they had smell-o-vision YouTube. Okay. Okay. I'm growing stuff, growing canna lilies, and all kind of garden. Here's a Japanese maple that I had before the storm. It was crushed, but it came back. It was only after the storm 2, 3 feet tall. So in a year, it's grown. Look at there, came back.